Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellar Tactics. So at the end of the previous episode I said that I would clear this dungeon that we are currently in all the way to the last zone or chamber, or however we want to call it. I'm pretty sure that the objective here is to just completely clear the mines. So today we will clear the last zone, get our reward, then get out of here. And this is the last location in the guitar system. So once we are done, we are gonna fly somewhere else, and I think we'll start moving away from the core systems. Try to get to the next zone with the slightly increased difficulty. There is or the suggested level there is level 10, but I think we should be able to handle it. We'll stay there probably level 15, 16, and we'll always move to another zone. It should be always 10 level increased the way I understand it. So we'll always move 3 or 4 levels before we reach the threshold, really. Okay, before we do anything, I'm not sure if we have... I definitely had some level ups as I was clearing the dungeon, but we know that it's usually... Where is it? Character. 1 dexterity, 1 endurance, 2 perception, with the exception of Acredon, where it's usually 1 dexterity, 2 endurance, 2 perception. So there's nothing I would have to record about leveling. We should have, though, someone... Ledgarg managed to hit level 20 with rifles, so we can pick a perk here. Let's see what the options are. Shards of Death, you have learned to pick out the weak spots in your enemy's defenses. 5% damage, 5% chance to make your enemies bleed. So this time it's not a chance to cripple them, this time it's a chance to bleed, which is decent for rifles, because you can attack enemies that are really far away from you with rifles, and before they get to you, they can actually bleed out. So I think I'll take that. The Eagle Eye gives us extra damage and 5% armor class. And here we get, instead of stun resistant, I think that we have it shotguns, and heavy weapons we have bleed resistance. Okay. Well, yeah, I want more damage. I think these perks could use maybe some adjustments, because no matter which weapon class you choose, the options are always more or less the same. Basically, the only difference there is between shotguns and heavy weapons compared to rifles is that with rifles you are causing bleed, and with the other two you can, I think it's a stun, but otherwise everything is identical for all the 3 options. Maybe there could be some more variety, and I don't think the variety, at least for weapons, increases that much as you level up. I'm not sure about the other skills. I've, for example, never hit level 20 on any of these skills, and I only recently hit level 20 with mining, so there's still a lot to explore. But I would definitely welcome a little bit higher variety when it comes to these perks, that maybe would give each weapon class a specific identity. They really feel like all of the weapons are more or less the same, except some are a little bit better close range, some are a little bit better long range. But yeah, other than that, it's all the same thing basically. But let's quickly check here. We have anything? Nope. So that's that, and we can start moving. As our skills are going up, it already feels much smoother that I'm clearing all these zones. Well, I wouldn't say much faster, but it's noticeably faster, let's put it this way. Also, it doesn't feel like someone is about to die in every fight. We just need to increase our skills with rifles specifically, and we need some mods for rifles, because the damage feels still a little bit low for rifles. We want the rifles to be the main source of damage, and for now the main source of damage is probably the shotgun, because the heavy weapon, while it has a nice burst, right, in 1 hit is a lot, it's not quite as reliable. You hit, you miss that 1 attack, and well, you can't do anything. That was nice. Let's see, can we finish him off? Should be enough. Yeah, now he would run anyway, even if we were not able to kill him. Do they have ranged attacks? Nope. They'll maybe attack once. No, he just defended. Actually, there are some more coming. Really? We killed 2, and it seems that we are still fighting 4 more. I have a feeling they're coming from behind, even. Let me just check what's behind us. I'll just... Oh, yeah, they are. I think we've pulled 2 groups at the same time. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. This one is crippled. Do I let him live? I will try probably this one. There's a chance that I think might be able to stun him even through the defense. But it didn't work. Okay, fine. Let's make sure at least one of them dies. This is gonna hurt. I think I'll need a stun grenade here. Just 4 or 5 at a time, that's fine. But I think we pulled like 8, 4 from each side. And problem also is that they got to our rifleman. They're definitely not as tanky. Which one? If I focus on this one... Are the classes just mutants, just normal mutants? Let's see. Yeah, the damage is so low for rifles. We have 7 points. I'm thinking about just burst instead of single shot, but it'll probably do less damage than 3 shots. Now, who's this? We finish him off with these 3 shots. Then maybe Akron will be able to finish out this one. We could get a crit, that would be great. 33... 37, come on. Well, not a kill, but he'll run away. I think that's enough. Turn around, wait. And, well, these are not focusing their attacks on just one person. It's this one. There should be... Wait, that's it? It's only this one now? Reload. Yeah, you won't be able to use the heavy weapon. I hate that about the heavy weapons, that you always have the one turn when you can't do anything. Let's at least punch him. And I'll save 2 action points for next turn. Wait. Current should be fine. We have what? We have 2 more shots. Okay, fine. Let's go single target again. 2, 3. Oh, there's another mutant. Oh, that's the one that is running away. Okay, I thought there was somewhere another one that we haven't seen yet. This one has to die, but we have to reload first. 1, 2. Okay, good. He'll take a bit more damage, but we should be able to survive 4 more attacks, especially when he misses 1. No, this is a rifle. Let's try to catch the one that's running away. Okay. Wait. And with the heavy weapon, no. Head, or aim for the torso. Ah, close. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's reload. This is a dead end, so let's check if there's anything here, and then we're gonna loot everything on the way back. There's one thing that I would really like to see added to this game, and that's like enemy distribution, or how I should call it, as you have in action RPGs. Because here we always just run around, we run into a group of 3, 4, 5 mutants, and the same. It's always the same mutants. Later you have like mutant berserkers, fine, but there is still no variety. What I would like to see is to have, for example, bosses that the group would be like some white mobs, and then a rare one with some stronger ones protecting the rare one. The same thing as if you are playing Path of Exile, the same like mob generation as you have in those games, or Diablo. It's the same thing there. I think it would add a lot more variety, and the fights will be a lot more interesting if you had this like added challenge to these fights, and you would never know exactly what to expect. Right? These guys don't have any like special abilities or anything. If you had these, at least these rare mobs from time to time with unique abilities, it would add a lot to the ground combat. Okay, full inventory. Let's throw away some of the things that we want to sell. What is this one? This is a shotgun trigger group. And this one is heavy weapon. Let's throw away the shields. Basically everything that we can't dismantle. This one is pistol, dexterity chance. Yeah, this is a decent one, but we are not using pistols. This is a nice SMG, but we haven't found anyone who would be good with SMGs. So I think I'm gonna sell that one. All of this we can sell. Shields, armor, and I think that's it, more or less. I want to keep the junk in the inventory. Okay, we are ready to go. So let's hug this side. How do we get up here? Oh, there. Anything that we can loot? There is a crate, I think, in the corner. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, I hit that last number in time. Holy crap. That's the first time I managed to get the 6-digit hack correct for the first time. And one more thing. Options, audio. I'll increase the global volume a little bit. I had it very low because usually when I'm like mining or like grinding the loot from ships, I just... Oh, that might be a bit too much. I have like YouTube in the background, listening to something or watching like some TV shows. And the mining especially just runs in the background. But for recording, I should probably at least have at least some game audio. There's nothing here, not even spiders. Nope. What is this? Nothing important. Ah, there are some mutants. Five of them, and they're grouping up very... Oh, this is just... They're just asking for a grenade. I don't have to, but when they grouped up so nicely, just too good to miss. Oh. Oh, come on. I thought... Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Sometimes it's not clear who is and who isn't in range. I accidentally stunned Dietrich as well. Ooh, oops. Sorry. Okay, let's get closer. Two turns, all of them. Which one is gonna be next? Doesn't really matter. How much damage can we do with burst? It's been a while since I tried it, so let's see. Ah, that's not bad. It's still not quite enough. At some point, the damage will go up so that a single shot followed by a burst would be or will be a kill. And at that point, we want to like keep doing that, but at this point, it's still not quite enough. Okay, I'll just finish off this one. Yeah, what? One more shot. Crippled, good. You can basically ignore this one because all his actions now are now much more expensive. Kill this one. Nice, more skill ups. Those heavy weapons are now so much easier to level. Yep. Still stunned. So I stunned them for 2 turns, and Dietrich, of course, gets stunned for 3 turns. Great. Do you have defense up? Nope. So we can start with the burst. There is the bleed for the first time it worked. And... so that's not enough damage. He's not gonna run yet. Oh, wait. No. Dietrich can attack. 1. 2. Not enough action points. Well, you can wait. This might even be the last group. I should probably be hitting the head. Oh, not yet. What we have to do, we'll have to visit a system that's controlled by House Shikaru. I think that's how those guys are called. And buy a scanner from them that will scan always the whole zone and tell us how many enemies there are. At least that's how it should work. I've never used it, but I've read the description of that scanner, and that's how it should work. What is it? Pistol? Don't care about pistols. It'd be nice to always know like how many mobs there are. Dead end. And yeah, dead end. This is also a dead end. This would usually be an exit to another zone, but since this is the last one, what the hell did we miss? It has to be here. Come on, we have to be close. This is quite a large zone, but we have already killed, what? It was 8, 13, 17? Was it 17 we already killed? Oh, spiders. Yeah. From time to time this happens that I want to hit the head, and as the mob is moving back and forth, instead of attacking, just try to move. Wait. We just finish off this one. The current should be fine. We'll just focus on different one. Good. Okay, so this one is done. Let's try this one now. Oh, this rifle only has single? I thought that rifles always had at least single and burst. Fine. This should be enough now to finish him off with the burst. Okay, wait. So may I be able to stun him, or at least cripple him? Nope. Oh, really? This one again? Which one has more hit points? This one. And there we go, it's over. So what did we get as a reward? 70,000 credits. You gain faction with neutral. And we got legendary gloves, even for a short mission. Energy cells, rare, personal shield, That's a rare heavy weapon. That could be something useful. Let me check if there's anything we can loot. Nope. Okay. Where's the legendary? Here. Strength, agility, dexterity. Well, it's a small upgrade for the trick. Yeah, we definitely have to get farther away from the core system and get higher levels. Strength, intelligence, dexterity, and yeah, kind of want to have the charisma set. At some point, I will just get the full legendary set with charisma for trading. And always when I do like big trades, I'll just switch the gear to get better prices, and then I'll have like a full combat set. Okay, fine. Let's just equip this one. What else was it? Shield, kinetic, toxic. There isn't that much toxic damage, so I don't think we want to equip this one. And then there was the Wrecker. Oh, that's a missile launcher. Okay, we don't want missile launcher because you can kill your own people when you are too close. It does insane damage. It can be modded. But no. I'm not a big fan of missile launchers on either side. It happened to me so many times that my whole team was one-shot as I was trying to enter a room and everyone was like squeezed in the doorway. At that point, the game just started the combat and the first move from the enemy was a missile missile to the center of the group and everyone got killed. It can do like 300 damage with one hit. So yeah, pretty annoying to fight against missile launchers, but they're not that good when you are using them. I could maybe try it for a while. But then there is a problem that the enemy always goes first, so they can always get close to you before you can shoot. So that's the problem with the... It's not the problem with the weapon, it's more a problem with how the combat starts, that you never get the range advantage, really. And I don't think there is a way how to have two heavy weapons and always switch between them. No. Okay, fine, I'll just sell it. Now, what else do we need? We have our reward. We can return to ship, so we're gonna do that this way. So, excuse me. Let me grab a drink. So what we want to do now is to pick up our drones and find a system that we could use, like, let's say a base of operation for a while in the second zone. I'm gonna call it a level 10 zone. This is level 1 zone. Okay, drones. We are still mining though. There are still quite a few resources. Okay, I'll just leave them behind then. And we want to visit this system just to pick up drones. Retrieve. Are they? Come on. There we go. Once again, what was the system where we wanted to go? UCAB. Oh, and by the way, these are the elite ships. This is a friendly though, so you don't want to attack him. But when you have a hostile, which means it's the red circle with the skull in the middle, that's what you want to attack. Now, we want to translocate, which means we have to find the closest jump point. Probably turn on the shield just in case. The NPC ships are also using jump points, so sometimes when you are closing to a jump point, like an enemy can spawn right in front of you. So I like having shields ready in case it's like a heavy fighter. Okay, let's quickly... Do we have a beacon here? I'm actually not sure. Yeah. I actually forgot to place a beacon here. Translocate. Want to place a beacon in basically every system that you visit in case you later decide to do some trading, especially smuggling, because the more systems you have with the beacon, then on like a global network, global trade network, you can keep an eye on prices in more sectors, so you know where you can buy cheap and where you can sell for expensive, right? And the more systems you see on the global trade network, the more information you have for this. So even though I'm not planning on returning to Guitarra system anytime soon, I still want to have access to the information in case we decide to do the trading. Did I really return to Achmedius? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, once again, I apologize for that. At least we are training our piloting skill. Some more loading screens. Can't believe I messed up the system that I wanted to teleport to. Come on. And these are actually the long loading screens because we are traveling from system to system. So retrieve all 4. There we go. And now we want to use this option to travel. Jump to hyperspace. Let's try to find a decent system that we would use as a base for a while. Yeah, as I said in the first, I think it was the first episode, when you I like traveling in between systems, doing this, like picking up drones. Sometimes when you do mining, you see a lot of loading screens, so they can get annoying, and there really should be something done about them. Okay, so where do we get higher level systems? Minimal level 1, that's not what we want. Minimal level 1, still too close. Minimum level 10. Okay, now we are getting somewhere. This is 1, this is 10. So this is the edge. There's asteroid field, planets, but it doesn't look like there are any stations. So this is not the system where we want to operate from. Asteroid fields, planets, again, not what we are looking for. Hello? There we go. Let me check. Where is it? Reputation. Fabricants. Traders Guild, Church Order. Oh, this belongs to Fabricants. Okay. You wanted to find a system that belongs to House Shikaru. Conrare. Aurelian. Shikaru. But there are no trade stations there. Veradine. Shikaru again without any stations. Halmis. It's this one. No trade stations. What the hell is Solar Collector? Never seen that before. Can look a little bit farther. There's Shikaru, but again, without any trade stations. There's an outpost, but the wrong house. Again, Shikaru, no stations. What the hell? These guys don't have any stations or what? There we go. Energy storage facility. That should be usable. I don't think that's a system that we want to use as a base of operation. Trade post, outpost. I think, yeah, this one looks good. There is a trade port specifically, an outpost on top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets. I think this one is the sector that we're gonna make our base of operation, and we'll check all the systems around it. So we're gonna be looking for missions, and also we'll try to scan some planets that we can mine. Fine. Yellow system. How do I get out of here? And I'll make a cut here because this is gonna take a while to get there. So I'll be back. This might be even like a 10 minutes travel, just nothing else than staring at the screen. So I'll be back when we are in the system. Okay, so here we are. And the first thing that actually happened as I entered the system, we got attacked immediately. And there's even one elite ship. So we didn't even have our shields up. We want to turn the turrets on and start moving. What the hell is this ship? Let's stay on its 6. And we probably want to have the directional shields active as we are behind him. Come on, start shooting. Nice. Warm welcome to a new level. Okay, shields are going. This is just an interceptor, so interceptors are quite easy to destroy. They have decent weapons for their size, but they have basically no shields, and their mass is very low, so you can get easily through the armor. Are we gonna hit him? I mean, hit like collide with him. That's what I meant. So right now, I let the AI control the ship. It actually can do a decent job at staying behind the enemy. There is our loot. Now, the other guy. Scan him. So what is that? Just the Explorer. This should be a friendly sector, and all I can see, first of all, we got attacked upon arrival, and then there is another hostile ship. You know what, let's just fly a bit farther away from the planet. We can't really move. Oh, by the way, if you are lazy to fly and stay on the enemy 6, what you can do is just target the ship and stay in one place and keep spinning, because that way every time they'll hit like a different side of your shields, and the AI will never get out of range. So if you have decent enough power generator so that you can recharge your shields all the time, that they're around like 100%, basically that they don't drop under 80%, that's important. As long as they don't drop under 80%, you can just fight this way. And, well, if you really have like strong shields, you don't even have to like rotate the ship. You can just stay like this, and eventually the enemy will die. So the Space Command also could use some tweaking, that, for example, when the enemy is really damaged, that they, for example, try to run away instead of just keep returning like this until they die. Because this is basically how you grind money when you start the game. You just always find an enemy, start combat, and let the game win, basically, for you. When you have at like semi-decent upgrades for your ship systems, that your shields don't get drained too quickly. When the enemy dies, you find another one, and again, let the game win for you. There we go. Now we should get a decent reward. Targeting and weaponry skills improved. Nice. Exceptional. Oh, we found something legendary. Uh-oh. Okay. That's worth checking. Legendary systems for ships are expensive as hell. This is what we want. And we want to see... What is it? Did we find 2 legendary items? The same thing twice? Is it possible? Maybe, probably a bug. But I think we found 2. And we already have a legendary computer though. This one is a little bit better on the shield bypass. Okay, so we're gonna equip that. Yeah, they're identical. It's probably a bug that either we have only one, and for some reason it shows twice in the inventory, or we really got the same thing twice. And in that case, look at the value. Fine. So that wasn't a bad start in the system. Let's see. Let's start scanning planets. This is the one that we are sitting right next to. Anything? No surface locations. That's a bit disappointing. This one we can scan from here as well. Really? More hostiles? What is this? Fabricants. They're enemy? This fabricant outpost that's meant something that we can attack, but fabricants? Reputation. Fabricants should be neutral. What the hell? How do I get out of here? Hello? Oh, exit. There we go. Where are they coming from? Let's scan him. This should be an interceptor as well, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, light fighter. Still fine. I will scan the other planets. This one is in range. And I'll have to check the trade port if we can visit it without being attacked. Because when you try to... There are actually 2 ships coming our way. When you try to enter like a station or a spaceport in a hostile sector, you'll have to fight your way through. You can't trade there. Maybe I should have tried it before I sent the scouts. I mean scouts, the drones. Nothing here. 2 more. This one is slightly out of range. Almost there. This should be now in the range. Phage attack in progress. Okay, we didn't fight Phage yet. We can do that. And this one is also in range. I'll risk it and send the drone as well. Worst case scenario, we're gonna lose 2 drones. It's not the end of the world. And now we want to check the trade port. That's pretty far away. What about the outpost? We'll check the trade port. Okay, turn off the turrets and jump into micro warp before they can catch us. Yeah, they're right behind us. I mean, we would be able to defeat them very quickly, but since there are no elites, I don't want to waste time. But on the map, the system definitely showed up as friendly. At least not hostile. And they were not even worried, so they just showed up as neutral. There shouldn't be any issues. I was really surprised how, like, aggressively the AI behaves towards us. He arrived, immediately attacked. He repelled the first attack, and we got attacked again immediately.
Docking.
I've never attacked the space station. I just tried what happens if I enter a space station in a hostile sector and I get my answer. I was attacked, but I never tried to like clear the whole thing. Let's see, we'll find out soon as we enter. There's a crafting station. This is useful. Oh, we are not being attacked. Okay. So, Syndicate is encroaching on the core worlds. We should build the sovereignty. What was it? Build the sovereignty. Ever step in. And Helmus makes the best weapons. Okay, nothing important there. You know what? Let's actually start with salvaging again. And why is it Dietrich? I don't want Dietrich to salvage. There we go. Great on. Add all junk and one thing at a time. I want to like figure out how it works with the blueprints. So here we have 100% chance to get schematics. If we succeed with the dismantling or salvaging. And it was the first item that we tried to dismantle. It was the first item last time as well. Nothing so far. I think we didn't hit it again. Maybe we are just unlucky. Oh, and by the way, I managed to find another blueprint in the dungeon. Actually, it was a loot from one of the mobs I killed. So I didn't know it was possible, but you can find them in dungeons as well. I thought it could drop only from ships. So let's try again. Nothing here. Let me check the log here. No. Didn't find anything. Disassemble. It really looks like you get a chance to get the blueprints only from the first item of the set. So how do I remove this from the list? How do I shift click? That moves it to the stash. That's not what I want. It's still marked for dismantling. Yeah, it definitely is for the whole set. If I disassemble all items, can I also choose? It's still odd why it's only with the first item, because I'm pretty sure you can somehow make it that you only like always add one item at a time, and then you increase your chance to get the blueprints, because that's the most important thing for crafting. They want to find the legendary blueprints as soon as possible. Okay, well, that's that. Let's move everything here into the stash. Don't need any of these. That's grenades. We want to keep these two. And actually this might be an upgrade. Inventory. Strength, intelligence. Yeah, this is definitely an upgrade. So again, is this like cross layout? Let's start on this side. There should be. This is general. No, this is a faction agent. So what do we have for me? You can probably sell scan data here. How much do we get? Oh, almost 40,000. And some reputation with fabricants. I don't want to do any missions for factions, so I won't talk about anything else. I'd like to find a faction vendor. I'm not sure if there's gonna be one or not. Check how the faction armor set looks like for fabricants. Go away. What are you? Augmentations? You can always just keep an eye on the prices, because the better the item, the more expensive it is. So that's the easiest way. We can sell all of that. Now we want to get that small improvement. We really did get 2 copies of that computer. Okay. So that was some easy money. And also everything that's in stash we want to sell. So here you can see why the ground missions really are not that profitable. Basically one legendary computer from one like space combat, and we made more money from that than from the last 2 dungeons. And that's when we count all the mining that our drones did during the time as well. What are you? I'm pretty good with heavy weapons and my fist. No, we already have someone who can do that. Okay, fine, I'll take that. I want to find some junk and try to salvage only one item now. You don't want... Oh, wait. There's a cabinet. Perfect. What's that? And I'm not sure that we need that ammo. Okay, let's try again. Inventory. Add all junk. Disassemble. No, didn't get a chance to get the blueprints. What are you guys? Armor, shields, weapons, ship, General merchant. They don't have a faction merchant here. That's a bit disappointing. Okay, let's check the ship equipment just in case. Oh, whoa. Legendary First Corporation ship turret. Which one is this? That's missiles, right? And we are using rare one. Let's compare. Oh, this is just light missiles. How expensive this thing? 633,000. I don't think I want another missile turret. Nothing else. Okay, because I'm always curious. Let's check what ships you guys have. They have Atlas. This is a great ship. It's not the largest one, but I like this design the most. Only 200 million. And we need boots, I think. Yeah, we have only wide boots. So keep an eye on that. Nope. Always worth checking because there is a small chance that you'll find something like legendary. Grenades. Do you have grenades? And also rifle ammo. We may need that. EMP grenades. No. Probably need some fusion cells. And maybe energy cell. No, no, we don't need energy cells. What about shotgun ammo? Oh, did I just trade with this one? Personal shields. Oh, okay. So the last one, that should be the general merchant here. What about you two guys? Willing to talk? No. Medium health back. That's something we are always interested in. EMP grenade. Oh, where are all the stun grenades? Damn it. Nothing interesting here either. Okay, fine. So we know that we can trade in the system. That's important. I think I'll again play off camera for a bit. I'll visit that. Reload. I'll visit the one planet where there is the phage attack in progress. And go there. Again, I'll clear the whole thing except for like the last zone. Depends on what exactly the quest is gonna be, but for phage attack it's usually just clear the whole thing. So I'll again leave just one zone that we're gonna finish in the next episode, get our loot, and then visit the other outpost in the system. And then we'll check the other location. I'm not sure what that is. It may not be like a dungeon, or how I should call it, where we have to fight. It might just be some kind of an outpost that's on the planet's surface instead of in space. I'm actually not sure, so we'll find out, I think, next time. But well, for today we are done, so I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you can join me next time again, and until then, have a good time. Bye bye.